thing right now is in the way of the cable. Although, I don't know, do I want to run superheated sodium from there into here? Well, yeah, probably. So let me just take this and... You know what, I might just put it in the machine room. I'll put it down here. And the redstone can go to the side. And it can accept input. Yeah, it can accept input from here. It is getting kind of cluttered in this place, but it's not that bad. So I'll eventually have to switch the coolant in my nuclear plant from water to sodium. I can probably use the gauge drop. Oh wait, I haven't emptied this thing yet. There. I guess when I get way down to the last bit of coolant, I can stop the reactor and use the gauge dropper to finish it off. But as it stands now, I'll need to route the steam. The superheated sodium from the reactor has to come here, and the water has to come into the input next to it. How is that going to work? Well, I can sort of guess. When I've got water, I can make... Well, the problem with doing it the way I'm thinking of doing it is that it will... I guess I'll have to just bend it sort of over here. And use ultimate mechanical pipes too. And then the ultimate mechanical pipes coming from the turbine. Well, I have to... Maybe I'll have to reroute. You put the sodium as coolant in the reactor, and you pipe the superheated sodium out of it from out there. But you still get water out of the turbine. You just put it into the thermoelectric boiler. Exactly how much of these pipes do I even have? I got 10 of them. 10's not going to be enough. But I have advanced mechanical pipes. And all it'll take is... four units of atomic alloy. Well, now's as good a time to see if these things work as any. Yeah, it looks like I got the one metallurgic infuser working well enough. Wait a second. Is it my imagination, or was the redstone level in that one in my metallurgic infuser low? Yeah, it doesn't have as much in it. Oh, that's why. That's better. And then I keep forgetting about how this works. I need to use reinforced alloy first, and okay, so here's what I was going for. Take the reinforced alloy and put all this mechanical pipe around it. And the atomic alloy and put all this mechanical pipe around that. And then we can start thinking about where we want to put pipe water to and from. I think the first thing I'm going to have to think about is connecting it to... Oh, there's something else in this too, and that's that the steam comes out on the roof. So I'll have to come through that. Fortunately, I got easy access to the roof. Maybe I ought to light this place up a bit, make sure nothing spawns up here. But yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say the superheated sodium comes out. Actually, there's a way to reshape this stuff. This way, what's it doing in there? There. Now steam and sodium come out of here. At least I think steam and sodium come out of here. Yeah, it's got heated coolant, which is superheated sodium, water, steam, and regular coolant. Can you configure this? Yeah, okay. So you can output steam, you can output coolant, or you can input. And up here, we're going to be outputting steam and outputting coolant. The coolant's going to be in gas form, though, and so will the steam. I'm trying to remember if I can even... maybe I can't take the steam from out of the bottom. Yeah, that doesn't make sense even when I talk about it. But I'm going to need more pressurized tubes, too. How many of the advanced versions of those do I have? Let's see, I got ultimate pressurized tubes down here. Basic, but just the one advanced. And a bunch more basic ones. I'm hoping that this is enough for what I need, but I'm not entirely sure that it will be. Because both the sodium and the superheated sodium are gases, and so is steam. What am I doing out here? So the least I can do is get this part done. Wait a minute. And just to be extra safe, no. All right, so that's the roof part of these things done. So the output for this to the steam for the steam is going to go. What if I cut out another part of the roof? And connected it to I'm going to have to break the connection between there and there, because instead of outputting steam, it's going to output superheated sodium. Maybe I can get away with running it along the floor or something? I don't know, this isn't exactly the easiest thing to do here. Okay, that's the steam connected. But when I use up the coolant, I'm still going to be outputting steam. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is use a lever to route this. Okay, yeah, that'll work. It'll be strictly temporary, though. I'll just use it to take the last of the water coolant out. And the superheated sodium. Well, it'll start coming out eventually, but it's not going to come out immediately. And I do not want it connecting to anything, to the nuclear waste. So I'll have to get rid of the connection between those two pipes. Okay, and there's like one last connection that I have to make, but I can't make it until I've run this out of coolant. And the way to do that is to cut the connection well, see, sodium is a gas. I think I'm running out of these, to be honest. Yeah, we can't have any unauthorized connections here. Thank goodness I didn't put that dirt away. I'll have to use it to climb on. This is going to be the hardest part here. Taking the water and severing its connection with the reactor. It's not the sort of thing I want to do, but what I'll have to do is set the burn rate to its lowest possible level, just to be careful. These two well, now I don't have an ultimate pressurized tube to connect to like there, although I will if I cut that connection, but I can't do that until I've run this plant out of coolant. Which is going to be a delicate operation. Now, as far as the water is concerned, I think I can still get it from that one source, but I don't remember how I did this before, because I did game this out earlier. This is an input. And this is an input. Okay, it looks like I filled up the tank here with water. But before I connect the sodium to it, it's got to come from the superheated sodium. It's got to come from the plant, and the regular sodium has to be connected to, well, here, arguably. But I can't do that yet, can I? Or can I? Fortunately, I got some spare advanced universal cables, so I can... Well, I would like to be able to walk in and out of this place. This wasn't really an easy trick to accomplish, was it? But it did sort of work out in the end. Now, as for the sodium, that I think should go there, and eject it there, and I've trapped myself again. I'll just have to put it somewhere else. Maybe here? Wait a minute, did I just drain all that? Maybe I did. That's not a very comforting thought, is it? I don't know how much sodium I'm going to need. Alright, so why it did that? So I'm gonna have to shut the reactor down as soon as the coolant gets low enough. Tell you what, I might as well put the burn rate at a lower. Okay. Wait. Yeah, that was too fast. I'll set it to 0.1. Start it. There, now it's a lot more manageable. I use the gauge dropper on this if I have to. Whew, that one really had me going there for a bit. Yeah, you can see it go down from here. Stand it up the rate a little bit. Honestly, I'm not sure I can. Anything that risks damage to the plants and thus meltdown. Now this thing can take, I think, 16 buckets. But this thing's taking has like thousands in it. I wonder how fast I can turn this thing on and off. Like an internal and then turn it right back off. up I am right now. I keep thinking that the heat is going to spike when it runs out. There we go. Let me see if I can use a gauge dropper on this. I can! Okay, that's good. We can all breathe again. How am I going to dump the rest of this? Well, I guess what I can do is make another tank, like a basic one. Actually, I've already got iron. Forgot about that. Okay, so I'll bring this tank over here. And then, oh lordy. Okay, so the sodium is nowhere near enough. I was afraid of that. Although, at the same time, I am wondering how much sodium I actually need. Okay, so now that I'm done using steam from the reactor to feed the turbine, I'll connect the superheated sodium, which I'm pretty sure comes out here. Or it's going to come out here. An ultimate pressurized tube. It is a pretty high capacity, doesn't it? So one thing I'm not sure of is exactly how much sodium I'm going to need. As if to make matters even worse, my electrolyte separator is right now making deuterium.